AI is not what you're afraid of. All right. I just got off the phone with this young man. Broke my heart. But at the end of the day, you know, it was a reality check, because basically I hire him to do a lot of graphic design work. I do my own graphic design for my products, but there is a ceiling to my skill set. And then that's when I usually go to somebody like him to help me out. And I realized that I haven't called him in about 30 days or more than 30 days. So he sends me a message, "Hey, Eddie, are you mad at me?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And then that's when he reminds me, he goes, "No, I haven't heard from you." And then, yeah, that broke my heart. I realized I haven't called this guy. And the reason I haven't called him is because really the software updates of the editing software that I use, it's gotten better, right? So now it has AI integrated, and it basically is helping fill in the gaps where I have them. So then I told him, "Dude, let's jump into a call real quick." So we did that. We jumped into a call, and first of all, I was surprised. I didn't realize he was so young. He looked really young. And I asked him how old he was. He told me he's 27 years old. And then he went on to kind of really feel sorry for himself, you know, kind of whine a little bit. And then I'm like, whoa, I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? You know, I'm sorry, excuse my French, but like, what are we talking about? I'm like, first, you're 27 years old. Yeah, there's a new technology. Keep in mind that before you existed as a graphic designer, people were going to illustrators, right? So this is just evolution. This is just another change. And I, not that I don't have sympathy for you. Like I said, it broke my heart, you know, to realize that I was kind of part of the problem. I was part of, at least for this guy, I was part of the problem. At the end of the day, man, we can't be afraid of AI. You're not afraid of AI. What you're afraid of is change, because that's all that it represents. It represents change. It represents that now we're going to work differently. It represents that now we're going to get different kind of clients, you know, or it represents that now we're going to have to pivot into making an income in a different way, you know. So don't be afraid of AI, because then you're afraid of evolution. You're afraid of just, you know, changing the status quo. And that is life, man. That is just the way it is. That's just the way it works. It happened during the Industrial Revolution. Then, you know, when computers came in, it happened again. And now AI is here and it's happening again. You know, so I just don't want to see people feeling sorry for themselves and getting depressed and everything, because, you know, it's just a part of life. Like, really just, you know, right away, what you should be doing is saying, how can I use this as a tool? How can I use this to improve my life? How can I use this to learn better, to learn faster, right? How can I use this to find more clients, right? What are all the parts of my current life or my current business that are being held up by monotonous work that maybe now AI can take over, right? So use it as a tool. You're not a victim. You're part of the beneficiary of all the new technology that comes out. All right, keep that in mind. Take care. Bye.